And also, let's get you this quick breaking update. Times Now confronted Mihir earlier today as he was produced before the court. This is that exclusive sequence.
Mihir. 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 Where are you driving the car, Mihir? Mihir, where are you driving the car? Sachin. Mihir. 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 Where are you driving the car, Mihir? Mihir, where are you driving the car? Mihir. 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 Where are you driving the car, Mihir? Mihir, where are you driving the car?
So you saw that entire sequence. Also, our colleague Arunil is joining us live, and he's been relentlessly tracking that big story for us. Arunil, one can't make much of the entire sequence because clearly his face is covered, his body language, whether he has remorse or not. But the point is, even the police has not covered itself in glory. There are tons of questions that will go out to the cops and the kind of charges that they have actually leveled against him. What has happened in the court so far?
Well, obviously, the Mumbai police will be asking for police custody, the custody of Mihir Shah. They want to interrogate him more. Till now, in the investigation that the Mumbai police has done, they have thoroughly interrogated Mihir Shah. And I was speaking to one of the top officers. And what basically they are saying is Mihir has accepted that he was behind the wheels. He was indeed driving the car. The way in which Mumbai police basically questioned him was that he had made certain calls immediately after the accident, and he had accepted to them that he was driving the car. Based on those calls only, it was corroborated to Mihir Shah, and then he was forced to, obviously he had no other option but to accept that he indeed was driving the car. With respect to asking those tough questions, now this was our colleague Abhishek Awasthi who is trying to ask those tough questions to Mihir Shah. Similarly, we have Srishti Atkare who's asked those questions to CM Eknath Shinde as well. Why asking CM Eknath Shinde is important. We've also spoken to the grieving husband of the deceased woman, Pradeep Nakwa, who also basically spoke about it, who said that Pradeep Nakwa said that he feels that he has nobody. The rich and the mighty will get away because they have political influence, they have the money power. But we at Times Now since day one have been relentlessly covering this story, asking those tough questions to the cops, to the political leaders, as well as getting those crucial reactions from the opposition party leaders as well, because we believe that justice needs to be delivered to Kaveri Nakwa, a 45-year-old woman who was basically returning from work, returning after earning her livelihood, buying fresh fish from the market and ensuring that it can be sold in the local market as well. She had no clue that a rich brat will be driving his plush car and basically banging the car on the bike on which she was sitting. And after that, what unfolded was extremely appalling and shocking. Yes. Kaveri Nakwa was alive. That's what the husband is saying. That's what the police also basically are saying over here. They are saying that she was alive, but because Mihir Nakwa Aqua decided to flee from the spot. That is why the death took place. And this is what the cops are going to reiterate inside the courtroom as well. They are going to ask for maximum punishment for Mihir Shah. But
Okay,
yes, the big question still arises.
Change those charges or, ensure that a murder charge is slapped against him, we do not know yet. We also do have a colleague Shweta who's joining us, and we'll try to quickly, get in a word with her also. And just in case you're tuning into the broadcast, we'll tell you again that on your screen you're looking at the first images of Mihir in custody. Mihir, the same boy, all of 24, Shweta, who was drunk on power, drunk on the political links his father has, and he thought he could get away with this. He tried to change his appearance, he tried to swap seats. He, made those calls to his father. People are also asking that what about the father? The father ensured that, the son is not arrested. Aren't there charges of collusion that will also be slapped against the father?
Well, that's absolutely correct. In fact, since last 3 days, we have seen the brazen act by the duo, the father and the son, to cover up the entire story. Of course, it was horrifying and appalling when it comes to hit and run, rising cases happening across the state of Maharashtra. Right behind me, in fact, Naresh is showing you the aftermath, the demolition drive, what BMC conducted over the Juhu Hotel, the Plush Hotel, where it was been seen that on Saturday night, Mihir Shah, along with some of his friends, allegedly consumed alcohol, and we all know that for 60 hours he was on run after his episode of absconding. He was finally nabbed by the Mumbai police and he was taken to Worli police station. What we also see is just a short while back he was produced before the magistrate court. But here we understand that the sections which have been invoked by Mumbai police is something subject to scrutiny. First of all, what we understand is that the criminal code of Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita that has been added is section 105. Remember, this is very important. Section 105 talks about the culpable homicide not amounting to murder.
Absolutely. So Shweta, that's the point. The charges, are they really, lighter charges compared to the kind of crime that has been committed, the collusion and everything else? Arunil and Shweta, only for the moment, I'll let you go, but we'll continue to track that story closely. Taking it ahead, we've also spoken exclusively to the Maharashtra Chief Minister over the entire incident. While speaking to Times Now, he's announced a 10 lakh rupee ex gratia for the victim's skin right now. He's also assured action against the accused, reiterating that no one will be spared.
तो वर्ली हिट एंड रन केस में सर वर्ली हिट एंड रन केस में अभी अपोजिशन जो है वो एलिज कर रहा है कि कवर अप करने की कोशिश की कहीं ना कहीं।
देखिए, अपोजिशन हमेशा आरोप करते रहती है, उनके पास आरोप के सिवा दूसरा कोई काम है? हम लोग कंस्ट्रक्टिव काम कर रहे हैं, हम प्रैक्टिकल काम कर रहे हैं और लोगों के बीच में देख रहे हैं हमारे कितने प्रोजेक्ट शुरू है। कई मुंबई में देखो कितने बड़े प्रोजेक्ट चालू है, मेट्रो के हैं, ये कोस्टल के हैं, अटल सेतु है, ये कारशेड है, ये सब हम कर रहे हैं। ये अपोजिशन को दिखाई नहीं देते। हिट एंड रन में मैंने पहले दिन से इंस्ट्रक्शन दिए हुए हैं। पुणे का हिट एंड रन इंसिडेंट हो गया तब से ये भी जब हुआ तो मैंने पहले पुलिस कमिश्नर को कहा कि इसमें कोई भी हो, कानून के सामने सब बराबर है, कोई बड़ा छोटा नहीं होता है। और हिट एंड रन में जो दोषी है, जो गुनाहगार है, उनको बिल्कुल बख्शा नहीं जाएगा, उनके ऊपर कड़ी कार्रवाई हो जाएगी। उनकी जो भी है कोर्ट की कार्रवाई होगी, पुलिस की कार्रवाई होगी। और जो बार है, जो देर रात तक चलते हैं, पब है, वहां पर और अनैतिक जो कुछ ड्रग्स है, ये सब बेचने वाले जो है, उनके ऊपर भी कड़ी कार्रवाई करने का आदेश मैंने दिया हुआ है। इस केस में भी किसी को भी बिल्कुल सपोर्ट करना तो दूर की बात है, ये सभी लोग कानून के सामने, कानून के दायरे में एक समान है और इसलिए मैंने ये इंस्ट्रक्शन पहले दिन में दिया है।